This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
I'm feeling so festive today, Jack.
You were like Mrs. Claus earlier, Swanee.
I really was. And you know what? The biggest deal for me with that whole thing, we went around, everybody involved with the Chrissy Swan Show, and when I mean everybody, you, me and Tom. Went and gave everybody in the office here a little token of our appreciation for the amazing fun we've had. Gratitude's a wonderful thing. And I went shopping yesterday at Priceline and I bought all my little favourite bits and pieces, so everyone got one thing. But I tell you what, scanning those 55 chocolate stockings at the supermarket,
Hell?
it was a Christmas misery, not a Christmas miracle, because it did that thing where you had to call someone over 17 times. I hated it too, but I did it, and I'm glad I did because it was a beautiful moment, and thank you to everybody who has made our year so gorgeous.
We've got a great team of people here at Nova. And speaking of Christmas miracles, Swanee, today's the second last day you'll be... Wanding? What do you do?
Waving
your wand.
Waving my magic wand, Jack.
In Chrissy's wish list. Next, we're going to be making someone's wish come true.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
If you're taking it personally that the weekend didn't come to your beautiful country for a very good reason, you're about to feel very bad because we've just seen a photo of him just in the studio recording, so he just hates us. Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. Let's grant some wishes.
Chrissy's Christmas Wish List. Brought to you by Disney's Wish. Only in cinemas Boxing Day.
The weekend may have got tired of us, Kerry, but I am not tired of you. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you're not tired of me.
Of course not, Kerry. I never would be. Have you hit full crazy Christmas yet, Kez?
Have I? Sorry, I didn't get that. You cut out.
Have you hit full crazy Christmas peak yet, Kez?
Oh yeah, I've got some people coming to our house on Saturday, and there's going to be a lot of cooking going on. But,
Yes,
and I've still got to do a lot of Christmas shopping as well.
right. So, God, there are a lot of wishes that could be granted this Christmas season for you, Kerry. But what is it that your heart desires?
I really want to spend a special time at Christmas. Taking a family down for lunch at 10 minutes by tractor.
Oh, I've heard about
fine
10.
dining.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've heard about 10 minutes by tractor. It's very fancy, Kerry.
It is very fancy, and I would like to experience that very fancy place with my family.
Who would you invite if, like, for example, your wish was granted? Who would be on the guest list?
Well, on my guest list is just my immediate family. It would be my 2 sons, my hubby, and my daughter.
And
so we can all get together because we haven't been all together for Christmas for so long.
No, and that's what happens, isn't it? When people grow up, they flee the nest, and then it's hard to get everybody back together. Well, Kerry, it gives me great pleasure to wave my magic wand and grant your wish.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to be so happy. The whole family is just going to be stoked. It's going to be just beautiful. I'm going to get dressed up in finery.
How fabulous. A little bit of designer label biz. I think you're going to need a designated driver, Kerry, just saying.
Probably.
Good on you. Enjoy that.
that.
Hope you have a beautiful Christmas and a beautiful make-up Christmas at 10 Minutes by Tractor on us.
Swanee, you'll be granting someone's final wish tomorrow. So make sure you register via the Nova Player app or at novafm.com.au. And it's all thanks to Disney Wish, only in cinemas Boxing Day.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's Chrissy time at Priceline Pharmacy, and you're sure to find a little something for everyone, from fragrances and gifts to a new party look. Give great gifts, feel fab, and love paying less. That's the Chrissy spirit.
Head in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I am obsessed with stories of women who are pregnant and don't know it. For years and years, I didn't believe them.
I remember you not believing them. We used to talk about this a lot.
The stories that you hear occasionally where someone just goes to the toilet and, a baby comes out, I was just like, I don't believe you. It just can't be.
Made up.
Since then, though, I have met 2 people who that happened to, that they swear blind. I've spoken to them. I've looked them in the eyes. They swear blind that they had absolutely no idea, and I believe them now. 13 24 10. Were you pregnant for most of the pregnancy and did not know it?
It would be so unbelievable.
I met another one recently. I am her name's Amanda, and I got her to make some curtains for me years and years ago, and then I needed some more curtains. She's fabulous, by the way. If you're in Melbourne, hit me up and I'll give you her details. But she turned up to this appointment. So I saw her maybe 5 years ago, and
Yep.
she turned up to measure my windows with a new baby on her hip. And I was like, who's this?
Who are you?
Who is this? You've got grown-up children. Is this your grandchild? I thought. I didn't say anything because you must never
No.
assume. Turns out that it's her son. She's got teenage kids, done and dusted, right? Absolutely no interest in a third child. And yet there is a 1-year-old on her hip, and I asked her, please, tell me this. She goes, you won't believe the story. So I hit record. Here it is.
I don't feel the best. I go to the doctor, and long story short, they send me to a CT scan. And guess who's hiding in the CT scan? This little guy, right? They just say, listen, you're pregnant, that's what your feelings are. Okay, so I go to the doctor the next day, and I'm like 35 weeks, 36 weeks pregnant.
36 weeks.
How is she so calm about it?
She's a really calm woman. She was just like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing.
Wow.
But she was 36 weeks, and then she booked in for an elective Caesar. They pull the babies out early then. She had 2 weeks
To mentally prepare for this child.
to go from being a mother with 2 kids in high school, seeing the end of the line fast approaching, to having to set up a nursery, think of babies' names, get her head around, tell her friends. She was saying to me she had parties to go to, and she had to call her friends and say, oh, about that party, I can't make it because I'm having a baby on that day. And they all thought she was joking. I mean, I just can't imagine what that must be like. The surprise and the terror and the horror of it, and then the joy of it.
And then sitting down your kids and your husband to tell them? Like,
Yes.
I would be shook if mum did that.
It is so astounding because I really believe that, so a normal pregnancy is 40 weeks. You need that time.
Yeah.
To mentally prepare yourself, to do it in 2 weeks. I don't know how you do it. And then there are stories of women who find out that they're having a baby when they're holding it in their hands.
I know. I went to school with someone who that happened to. She was in the club and she had a sore hip.
You're joking.
Yeah, like 3 a.m. in the morning. So they took her to hospital and she woke up with a baby. Unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're talking about surprise pregnancies because I caught up with my curtain lady. Needed another bit of curtainry going on. She came to measure my windows and she had a baby on her hip. And I'm like, who's this? You've got 2 teenage kids. They basically moved out of home.
What are you doing?
A surprise baby. A surprise baby. She got to 36 weeks before she even knew she was pregnant. Magic.
I'm impressed with how calm she was when telling that story. You could hear you in the background going, yeah.
I know, because it blows my mind. So many people are just low key about it, but I absolutely lose my mind. Kirsty, what sort of surprise pregnancy did your sister find herself in?
Oh, hey guys. So my sister was 18 at the time. She'd just broken up with her boyfriend. She started passing out. And she was drinking lots of cordial and sugary drinks and things, like just needing that energy booster.
Yeah.
So Mum actually took her to the doctors because we were a bit concerned that she might have been diabetic.
Right.
And so the doctor took some bloods and whatever else, and she came back that she was pregnant.
How pregnant was she?
34 weeks.
Wow.
At 18.
Yeah. It was crazy, yeah.
Wow. So you and her, the whole family, the grandparents had to get their head around a brand new baby.
Yeah, and there was a big concern from the doctors because obviously she hadn't had any scans or, anything that goes along with the pregnancies and stuff, vitamins and whatever.
Amazing.
And obviously being single, she'd been hitting the nightclubs, she was drinking heavily, like all of that went along with it as well. And so the doctors were like, okay, you need to prepare yourself that this baby might not come out okay.
Wow.
And yeah, she came out better than okay. She's just turned 21. She's amazing.
Amazing.
She excelled, like she got high honours through her high school.
Oh,
and, yeah.
magic.
Does she tell that story, Kirsty? Like, does she find it unbelievable herself now?
No, not so much. But like, when Chrissy was talking about that she never believed it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And anytime, someone we know kind of goes, oh, how can they not know? We're all like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah,
and obviously you believe it now, but it is absolutely a thing.
Priceline pharmacy voucher for you, Kirsty. Let's go to Kelly.
Kel, what happened?
I was at work one day and one of the girls just casually went to the bathroom and gave birth
What?
at work in the toilets. Absolutely no idea she was pregnant. None of us knew. She was the tiniest little thing. There was absolutely no bump. And she gave birth on the toilet. It was like I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it, the most exhilarating day at work ever.
Oh, I just have so many questions. So she went to the bathroom, had the baby. Did she walk out of the bathroom holding the baby?
No, she was in there like wailing and screaming. And we thought that like she was being attacked. And so we've ran in there and like she's like pushed the cubicle open and it was goosebumps. It was crazy.
It's like an episode of Grey's Anatomy.
It is.
I know. And nobody knew what they were doing. Like we had an ambulance at the ambulance hospital not that far away.
Yeah.
So they were on the way straight away. But all the girls in the office rallied together straight down to Baby Bunting to buy her anything and everything she needed. Crazy. Absolutely
nuts.
Pandemonium.
And who actually delivered the baby? Was it just like John from Accounts? Oh, she did it.
Yeah, she was on the toilet and she was like pushing and she had her arms like through her legs and was like grabbed the baby.
Is there like a special plaque in that cubicle now?
There should be.
There should be.
That is unbelievable. Having said that, sometimes the people before me in the toilet, yeah.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Quick one. 50 Cent, the great man.
The great man.
Is in the news today because people are cranky that he only has one dance move. Mate, he's eligible for the seniors discount at the movies
Correct.
for starters, and he's a rapper. You're not going to see Beyonce.
No,
or
and
Blue
also-
Ivy for that matter.
We should just be grateful, given his age, that he made the effort to jump on a Qantas flight and head down under.
I agree. We should be grateful for that, and we should be grateful for this banger.
Go, shawty.
It's your birthday. What a song.
This is his dance move.
Yeah, it's like he's slapping someone on the bottom in front of him. And, maybe that's based on fact, maybe it isn't, I don't know. But if that's all he wants to do, that's fine. I had an interesting discussion with my eldest son, 15, and my daughter, youngest child, 10. They wanted to go to 50 Cent, right?
Yeah.
Which is a feather in my cap for starters. If my kids want to go see 50 Cent, that's because of me.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I said, look, I don't know. I think we only know what PIMP, that Interclub, and there's one other one that I know, but Candy Shop.
Yep.
All right. So they're the three. I go, you will have to listen to all sorts of songs just to get those nuggets. It's not worth it. It's like panning for gold at Sovereign Hill. You never ever get it. Anyway, they're like, oh, please, I want to go. And I said, let me just check out the set list. To get to Indie Club, which you love, which will no doubt be the encore,
Yeah.
you have to listen to songs called Wankster, Birthday Sex, and I'm on some shit. So the answer is no.
It's an education for them, Swanee.
And they were the nice ones. There were some that I cannot say to them or my beautiful listeners. Hey, let's move on to Sydney Sweeney. She is the gal of the moment. Everybody's talking about her. She's a hot property. You probably knew her from Euphoria and White Lotus. She's been in Australia, I reckon, for the best part of a year because she filmed that new series, Anyone But You, the rom-com.
Yep.
And another film, a thriller with Jude Law, who's obviously shaken off his dog persona. Anyway, she sat down with Jimmy Fallon, and I cannot make head nor tail of the nonsense that spewed forth from both of them.
Australia, by the way, it seems very dangerous to me.
You know it is. That's the first thing every single Aussie says when they see you. They say, anything can kill you.
I have never said that to anyone. And also I've never heard it, not once.
Ever. And you're in Sydney filming on the harbour.
And I've met a lot of people from overseas in my job. Thousands, some would say. And not once has that come out. The first thing I say to someone is, anything can kill you. That's a very weird thing to say.
Correct. Unless you're in Bondi Beach, caught in a rip, I reckon you're pretty safe, Sydney.
I reckon they might say that if you go to the outback town Larimer. And that is a fact there.
Fran will tell you.
Anything can kill you, even a camel pie. Watch that on Netflix, by the way. And this was just bizarre.
While I've been there, they had this thing called the schoolies. High schoolers graduate and they go and they have their big, huge spring break, summer break party.
Yeah.
And then the toolies go out too, and those are anybody that is older than like 21.
Okay. So the toolies and the schoolies.
The toolies and the schoolies.
What?
It's not that funny.
It's so fun. I love it.
And then anybody that is still in high school that goes out also gets a different color wristband, and they're called the foolies.
Shut up.
So the foolies and the schoolies and the toolies.
What?
I mean, what are they on? It's not that funny.
It's just not. I mean, I know it's our second last day on air. Maybe we're just really bitter.
Maybe we're jaded, but it's just not that funny. Just before you hit go, I want to tell you a story. That the toolies thing reminds me of one of the best bits of shade ever thrown at me. After Big Brother finished, so I was on Big Brother 20 years ago, and I was already old. I was an old housemate. I was 30, which is very old for a Big Brother housemate. Then I got into radio, and then, Channel 10 would get me back and cover Big Brother, and I had to do it as my job in radio. Anyway, I was there in maybe Series 7 or something, 2007 or 8. There was a photo of me with two contestants at the time. I don't know what they were, and somebody commented, Chrissy looks like a toolie on Schoolies weekend. And I've never forgotten it. It's so true.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Mango Gate continues in my house.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'll give you the update. So far, I've ordered and we have gone through 2 boxes of mangoes. I buy them by the tray. They're cheaper that way. There's about 16 to 18 in a tray, right?
Yep.
When I say we've gone through them, it's mainly Leo who eats them like grapes.
I get it. I do too. It's the best fruit.
Yes, but it's like a sometimes treat.
Really?
Yes. And there's 5 people in our house. If you look at something and there's 15 of something, don't you just go, oh, well, there's 3. 3 are for me.
No, I'm with Leo. If there's 15 of them, that's a free-for-all. Just keep eating them.
Anyway, I managed to save one. The last one, a whole box had gone mainly to Leo, and I hid it in the cupboard, and then I came down and he said, wow, the knives are sharp. I just did it on the mango, and I lost my mind. So the update is this. I checked the new box yesterday, also of which I've had none. And I said, there's 4 left in there. And I said to Peg, have you had any? She goes, no, I haven't had any. Right?
Yeah.
So I took the 4 and I wrote Peg, Mum, in Sharpie, and then I put them in the fridge, name side up. This morning when I woke up, I threw something in the bin, and all I saw was a mango skin with Mum written on it.
Leo just doesn't care.
Equally, I've got a box of Raffaellos in the fridge. They're clearly mine. I have not had one yet. They're my favourite chocolates. There were 4 wrappers on top of the Mum mango skin. I quickly wrote a note because he was out walking. Leo, capital letters, red Sharpie. Stop eating my mangoes and my Raffaellos.
I'm going to text him and ask him to eat more stuff. Because
Don't.
I love seeing you filled with rage over mango.
I'm running out of hiding spots.
Maybe you should just move out. Next, we're going to play a round of Chrissy's Quizzy.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
It's not just any bum bag. It's a Chrissy Swan Show limited edition. Money can't buy bum bag. And what's in it?
A $100 Priceline voucher.
Yes, Jessie, yes.
Woohoo! That's
Yeah.
exactly what I need.
Yes, girl. What about you, Olivia? Do you want it bad?
Yes, I do.
Oh, do you work at Pandora?
Yeah, it's a bit crazy at the moment.
I bet it is. What are they do like special Christmas charms and stuff. You know Pandora, don't you, Jack?
Yeah, it's a throwback.
Yeah, it's just, we've got a lot of people coming in. And yeah.
Yeah, you okay,
crazy.
Olivia? Yeah, look, retail's not the best place to be at Christmas,
Yeah, it's
is it?
just very stressful. Very, yeah.
You've lost the will to live, haven't you, Olivia?
She needs his Priceline voucher so she can go in her lunch break and spend up big in the pink basket. All right,
Exactly.
Jessie versus Olivia. Let's do it. Your name is your buzzer. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers gets the bum bag and the Priceline pharmacy voucher. Which of his 4 kids does Kanye West feature on his upcoming album?
Olivia.
I think Olivia.
I think Olivia too.
I think it might be Sam.
No, but good on you for throwing. No one talks about Sam.
No one cares about anyone but Northwest.
No.
The answer is no.
I know, I was going to say North.
Question number 2.
She sounds amazing too. Super musical like her dad. Kensington Pride and Calypso are 2 varieties of which fury-inducing fruit? Yes, Olivia?
What was the end of the... I missed the end of the
Mango.
Yeah, Jessie Mango. Yeah, Olivia, you've got to smarten up, mate. You can't just say Olivia and then just like go, yeah, I don't...
I can imagine a customer coming into Olivia being like, hey, could I try on that bracelet? And Olivia going, I'm about to go on break.
It's just a lot.
Oh, it's like 5 to 5, babe. I'm nearly done. Could you come back tomorrow? Question number 3.
19, that's 1 apiece. 19...
No, only 1 to Jessie.
Oh, only 1 to Jessie. 19 years ago today, Gwen Stefani released this song.
Olivia?
Yes, Olivia.
What's the question?
Olivia, come on, mate. You've got to say your name.
It. I listen to it all the time.
Okay, well, what's it called then?
Question, Olivia.
What's the name of the song is the question. I want to
Jessie.
Jessie, Rich Girl.
Yes.
Olivia, you got to be better, mate.
I know.
Question number 4. We've got 2 points to Jessie. This is for the win. Now, Olivia, only buzz in if you can give me the answer immediately.
Okay.
I mean, we're just mad about you, Olivia. And we love you too, Jessie. Can I ask, are you a Catholic schoolgirl, Jessie?
I'm just getting very frustrated.
No,
I like the rules.
I do too, but are you a Catholic school? Were you a Catholic schoolgirl? Yes, I just got that vibe off you, Jessie. You're acting like it. You're like, I'm very cranky, but she did get in first. All right.
Question number 4 for the win, Jessie.
What is the name of the Christmas decoration that's often hung on a front door?
Jessie.
Yes, Jessie.
A wreath.
Correct. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you got it. Well done, Jess.
Jessie, you have got the limited edition bum bag with a Priceline voucher inside it. And Olivia, I kind of feel bad for you, so I'm going to give you a Priceline voucher as well.
You get one too. Olivia, just turn left at Muffin Break and you'll find it there.
Thanks, ladies. We're playing Quizzy again tomorrow.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
And for the last time this year, let's be unpopular.
Swan's sweeping statements.
I've got 2 this time. 13, 24, 10. What is your unpopular opinion, your sweeping statements? We have had some absolute crackers this year.
We sure have. It's been my favourite segment to come out of this show.
Me too. I think we'll carry it over next year. Do you, Jack?
Absolutely.
One of my favourites is the guy that called up and just said, women don't understand love.
That's right.
I think about him often. I wonder where he is.
He really
how
stood
he's feeling.
by it.
He really did. All right, here's my 2. I've got 2 and they're both sort of seasonal, so I've got to get them out now. They won't be applicable next year. 1, adults that pose with shopping centre Santas are not okay. Only if you don't have children with you. You can pose if you've got your kids, but if you're a grown-up and you queue up to get a photo with Santa, no, you're not all right in the head.
It's a bit creepy.
It's weird. Secondly...
Tom's pointing at himself saying, I do that. Oh, mate, we know.
Tom, you're the reason I'm saying this.
This is just a way to get at you.
We should post a photo of Tom, grown man, 6 foot tall nearly, in a fancy country road outfit.
With Santa.
It had to be navy and white. With Santa.
Creepy Ian in some suit.
Why are they all called Ian or Roger?
I know.
Why? Keith.
Why?
Kevin. All right. And my second one is New Year's Eve means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
a thing to me. I'm all about Christmas, Christmas Day, fever pitch. New Year's Eve is just any other day. And I'm not Scrooge McDuck about it. I just don't care. I would never go out. Oh my God.
Do you know
and then have to struggle to get home and everyone's drunk and going, oh, yeah. No.
I say New Year's Eve is nothing to me because every Saturday night's like New Year's Eve.
Oh,
like with my mates.
Yes, it is.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, no night is like New Year's Eve for me, including New Year's Eve, and it can go jump.
I'm going to really quickly get in with my final sweeping statement of the year. It's fresh after doing this on the weekend. Baths are awful. They suck.
No, they're the best.
They're awful. I had a hot bath on the weekend, Swanee. I literally had to get out and go and have a lie down because I thought I was going to have a heart attack. It was so hot and awful.
Yeah, well, it's too hot for you. You've got to go in not so hot.
They suck.
I was really hoping that you would do your timing lunch.
I'm not ready to talk about that on here yet.
Think about it in the song, and then
Okay.
I'll force you after that to do it. What is your sweeping statement, your unpopular opinion?
The Chrissy Swan Show.
My queen, one day older. It was her birthday yesterday. Man, my son rolled his eyes at dinner last night. I said, I clinked my Diet Coke. I said, here's to our queen. It's her birthday. And he rolled his eyes.
Did you actually do that?
Of course I did. I said, our queen and saviour. And he said, she's not my queen. I said, jam it.
No wonder Leo's stealing your mangoes, mate.
Swan's sweeping statements.
All right, let's do it. I've said that adults supposed with Santa are weird. I've also said New Year's Eve can get in the bin.
I hate baths. They suck.
Are you ready to say your other one? Because if
No.
you're not going to say it, I'm going
No,
to.
I can't, Swan. It sounds so bad.
It sounds so great. There will be so many people. We were talking about sweeping statements because me and Jack talk about nothing but work. Actually, no, we talk about everything, but work is a big part of it. And we were trying to work out our sweeping statements, and he said, here's mine, with the confidence of thinking it would never go to air, and yet here we are, Jack. Mine is, if an invitation for lunch says 12 o'clock, I don't get there until 12:30 to 1 because I want everybody seated before so they can enjoy my entrance.
Then all eyes are on me, you know?
Then all eyes are on me.
Oh, no. Jessica.
I love it so much.
Save
Jess, what is your sweeping statement?
Hi, guys.
Hi, Gorgie.
So my sweeting. Oh, sorry, my son in the background's got a song going. Lovely. Sorry, can you hear me?
That's all right.
My
Yes,
sweeping statement is I don't really care about your gym results online. Like
yes.
On social media, like is it BFT? Like get like
Yes. And isn't there a whole app that you can? It's like Kiva or no? It's Kiva. What is it? Oh no, Tom's on the phone.
It reminds me of Strava. It's like
Strava,
when people upload their runs.
Strava,
I don't care.
It's like it's too there's too much data to be able to have to like read that in like a split second of like a story on Insta.
I agree. I agree. What are we giving Jess? What are we giving Jess?
There's so much here. Jess, do you want to go to the movies or do you want a Priceline voucher?
Movies would be amazing.
Movies for you.
A double pass to feel the movie in Hoyt's D-Box motion recliners.
Oh, that's awesome.
Secure your seats online now at hoyts.com.au.
Let's move on to Tammy. What is your sweeping statement?
That New Year's Eve resolutions are a load of crap. They never work.
Here. They do not. You've got to do something. They do if you do something easy and manageable.
I've tried so many years and I've just given up now.
Yeah, but what
I just say Christmas Eve and I like to enjoy Christmas and eat my food and I love my food.
Yeah, that's your mistake.
On my diet.
That's your mistake, Tammy. Is you're dealing with the wrong subject matter for the New Year's resolutions. Mine was don't rush. And I did it, and I'm going to do it again next year.
Tammy, we're going to send you to the movies as well. Grab your tickets online at hoyts.com.au.
Kelly, this is very controversial, given that the star of this show is about to tour this country. What is your sweeping statement?
I cannot stand Seinfeld. I can't stand anything about it. That cringy music, the at the start. I can't stand any of it, and I'm diving at the remote as soon as I hear it. I've tried to watch it. People in my family love it, and I know it's got a cult following. But I've sat there, I've tried to watch it, and I don't get the humour.
I understand it, and the whole point of sweeping statements is no one can argue with you. Who is your least favourite or most annoying character?
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah.
You are entitled. You're entitled to that opinion. You're off to the movies as well. Feel the movie in Hoyt's D-Box motion recliners.
The final sweeping statement for 2023 is going to be delivered by you, Josie.
Hello there. Good afternoon.
Hi, Josie. What's your sweeping
Hello.
statement?
Okay, I'm going to probably ruffle a few feathers here, but I hate when an artist says they've got a new song out and you hear it. It's not a new song. It's a remake of a remake of a remake. Like, can they not be original? How many times do we have to listen to the same song? Like, it's annoying.
Josie, without naming names or with naming names, what in particular is grinding your gears at the moment?
At the moment, I love her original songs. Amy Shark's version of Kylie Minogue. Like, no. Sorry.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's clickbait.
All right, Olivia Rodrigo, who we all love. Great song at the moment. Couple of great songs, actually.
Are you allowed to be a Swiftie and love Olivia Rodrigo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all hearsay, all of this fighting between them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Professor Swan.
No worries. See me after class. Olivia Rodrigo has comforted Cher backstage at the New York City Jingle Ball after Cher allegedly screwed up her performance. During a conversation with Cher, Olivia says, oh, that's okay. People love it. I screw up all the time. Did you have fun, though? That's what counts. Now, I'm sorry. I know that you're trying to do the right thing here. But Cher has been singing since before your mother was born, Olivia. She doesn't need advice from you. She doesn't need advice from you about performance.
Yeah.
There's something about this that really annoys me. It might be that it's the end of the year and my nerves are frayed. But I mean, good on Cher for not turning around and saying,
who are you?
I beg your pardon. You are what? Like Dolly Parton could give advice.
Yeah, someone on that same level.
But Tate McRae
No.
cannot give any advice to Cher about anything, actually. Yeah. Oh, maybe about Google and
TikTok.
iPhones. Yeah, TikTok. All right, let's move on to this breaking scandal.
I love this story.
Kris Jenner's former assistant has revealed that she used to have nightmares about the Kardashians as she lifts the lid on what it was really like to work for the famous family. From spending hours learning designers' names to signing an ironclad NDA. Well, apparently not that ironclad. An NDA is a non-disclosure agreement where you sign your life away and it means that you can never speak about them again. It can't be that ironclad because there's a massive article about
Correct.
it here.
And Maddie's done literally a 2-minute piece to camera on TikTok talking about everything.
People are fascinated with the staff of rich and famous people. Everybody is. But this gets very interesting because this girl's shown her face, done some interviews, and at the WhatsApp group, the Kardashians' private WhatsApp group, has fired up over it.
Kim sent in the article I can see here, Swanee. It says Keeks.
Keeks sends in the article, screenshot. No, link to. And she says, and she just says, Kris Jenner's blah, blah, blah. Just sends the article. Everyone starts to read it. Who's that? Is that Kylie? Kylie says, who is this?
And then Khloe says, who the hell is this?
Queen Jenner, also known as Kris, says, ha, ha, ha. Jane Fonda.
I think that's what they call Courtney.
All right. Courtney says, who is this lady?
And then Kendall says, Mom,
did she really work for you? They have never seen this woman before in their lives.
She's just lied.
The cheek of it.
I know.
I mean, what is that? Is that like a compulsive liar or what's going on?
I think so. And maybe she got what she wanted. She went viral, like you would say, and she got the clickbait and the clout. But you're going to be found out. The Kardashian has an PR machine that looks over this stuff.
Oh my God, maybe I should get Marcel, who comes to my place every morning to maintain my sanity, to sign an NDA. Oh dear God, the stories she could tell.
She'll write a memoir one day that's just called Chrissy Swan, Mango Lady.
Now, we're going to be back tomorrow. It is our last show of the year. We're going to be live in the studio. Program the number into your phone. We want to hear from as many of you as we can, 13 24 10. Tomorrow from 2 p.m. And we are going to be clearing out the prize cupboard and more.
These damn prawns have got to go, Swanee.
It's a bonanza tomorrow. See you then.
Bye.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.